Hello, my treasure hunters. Back with you. We're on another field, way down at the opposite end. That gold ring got me all fired up yesterday. So, I think what I'm going to do is everything I seem to find is kind of concentrated towards the walls of the houses. So, I've got 300 feet, 400 feet of field here. So, I'm just going to kind of stick to the wall and start working my way down, and we'll see what I find. Alright, so I am on my second target. My first one was a pull tab. Second one was another solid 54, and it's big, it's thick, and it's round, and it looks like a coin, and I haven't touched it. I just pinpointed it and it kind of flipped out, so I don't know what it is, but let me show you. So I haven't touched it yet. I don't know what it is. It could be nothing, but it looks like there's something on it. So let me get that out and figure out what this is. I will set you up here a tripod while I pull this out. Right there's perfect. Alright, here we go. See what this is. Alright, it's super light. Probably a token of some sort. Well, it's not that light. I don't know what this is. There's something on it. There's a date on it. I can't tell. Okay, I think I know what this is. This is a Mexican coin. I can't really tell what way it goes. I see peso, and I think it says 1992. So, I got me a big, huge peso from 1992. Might be like 100 pesos or something. But hey, I didn't know what it was. Now we do. So, we'll get that under a loop when I get home. Now, we'll toss that in the bag for now and keep on going. Alright, just dug up this big giant chunk of frickin', I don't know if it's iron or brass. It came up kind of high. So normally brass and stuff will come up. It's extremely heavy. It looks like I can kind of see some sort of pattern on it. Some, whatever. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what it is. But it's big. It's frickin' heavy. So, yeah. We'll set that right there. And we'll come back and get it. Oh, well, tell you what, these fields have no shortage of signals, that's for sure. Alright, let's keep going. Frickin' Canslaw. On to the next. Well, I can already tell these fields aren't nearly as exciting as the ones down that way that we were at yesterday. definitely seems to be much older age and much more life on the other side of the boulevard over there than there was on this side back then. So yeah, got me a big ass freaking water valve. So yeah, that's a big chunk of brass right there. Dug up someone's painted landscaping rock. Another little brick. A chunk of a mason jar. So screw top, not old. Could be mayo jar, could be anything. So yeah, alright, well, I'm gonna keep going because you never know what you're gonna find. Well, I finally found something worth keeping. It's old. Looks like it was used for splitting rocks. Big rocks. It's definitely old. I'm definitely gonna keep it. This is cool. So let me show you. There you go. So I knocked some of the rust and stuff off just so you can kind of see what it is. But it's a huge, giant freaking wedge. And it looks like you would have hammered it into big, giant boulders. So why that would be out here, I don't know. I do see a lot of river rock through this area, so I'm wondering if the LA River 100 years ago, 150 years ago, actually came through here. And to develop all of this back then, they would have had to smash rocks into smaller pieces so that their heavy equipment or whatever they had can move it and haul it off. But that's cool. I'm definitely keeping that. And yep, that'll get cleaned up and displayed very proudly. That's cool. Yeah, that's probably 5 pounds. Feels like it's actually feels like it's about a gallon of milk, and I know a gallon of liquid weighs 8.8 pounds, so that's a heavy chunk of iron right there. That's cool. So definitely keeping that. All right, I think I'll run that back to my truck, come back and keep going. So I was knocking some of that loose rust off of the surface, and it turns out it is not a wedge. It's a freaking axe. It's got a handle. Maybe it is a wedge. Maybe they hold the handle in the crack to move your hand away from it and then hit it with the sledgehammer. So, got a hole in it. Freaking awesome. I love it. So, I couldn't tell you how old it is. Anybody out there can help me with that, let me know. But freaking awesome. So happy. Alright, see you on the next one. I had this really good 80, 86, 87 signal, and I dug down. I pulled this stuff out. I'm going, that looks like copper, and that looks like leather. And I'm going, that's weird. Why would that be like that in leather and stuff like that? I dug it down a little deeper and got a oil filter. Old oil filter for my car. So that is oily soaked paper. So that's why it looks like leather. It's all swole up like leather and kind of tears like old rotted leather. So, but came out of an oil filter. So I will set that aside and I'll come back and get it when I'm done. On to the next. I had a good 82, 83 signal in the hole. Turns out to be the sprinkler head right there. Then I had another little signal, and this thing is freaking tiny. I don't even know if it'll show up on camera, but it's this tiny, tiny little It's like a little cap for something. I don't know. But that is freaking tiny. The Simplex picked it up, man. Let me tell you. You can't beat it for the freaking money. So, alright, on to the next. Alright, well, had a really good 85, 86, 87 signal. And I was standing right there, right on top of that thing, as it exploded up and started spewing water out all over the place. I had never jumped so high in my freaking life. I thought I broke something. So I didn't think they were allowed to water these freaking fields because of the drought. So apparently the sprinklers work. And yeah, I almost dug one up. So it was good timing. So I guess my fun is done for today, at least in this field. So, alright everybody, until the next adventure, I'll catch you later. Alright, so since they turned the sprinklers on me, I'm home. So let me show you what I found today. So we have the typical canned slaw, old Pepsi Cola can, not very old, probably 80s. Copper pipe, old sprinkler head, nail, foil, typical pull tabs, bottle caps. I don't know what this is. Kind of reminds me of like an old percussion cap for an old black powder rifle or something. I don't know, but it's, or you know what this is? This is the end of a freaking glass fuse. That's what that is. You know, the end of an old glass fuse. Another sprinkler head. I did find a seashell. A busted up old seashell. That's interesting. So this is 10 pesos. And this isn't from 1992, it's from 1982. So it says Diaz pesos on it, and I think it's about 49 cents American. So 1982 10 peso coin. Pretty cool. Just go in my foreign coin tub. But this is the cool find for today. So this definitely looks like it was meant for some heavy duty beating. And this looks like it may have been used to split rocks. I don't know when there would have been rocks big enough to use this in that area. I don't know how old it is. But I'm definitely glad to have it. Super happy I found it. So I think I'll clean that up and display that proudly. And yeah, I mean, that's got some major wear. So here's what I think they do is they find a crack in the rock. One guy holds this in the crack with a handle to keep your hands away from the guy swinging the sledgehammer down onto that. And that's got some serious wear. That's been smashed many thousands of times. That was seriously used. So that's that. Super happy I found it. But yeah, let me show you what I found about that brick. This just comes off with my finger, that mortar. So that's how old that mortar is. Look at that. It just comes right off. So I'm going to clean that up, and I'll post some screenshots of what I found on that brick.